Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your July 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as well as what we have in front of us, to take a look across the board as always, and also pull the 4 agreements, wisdom, oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by one of those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your folks should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have the North Node, and the North Node is actually wrapping up its transit through Taurus, and it will be moving into Aries this month. So for you guys, it'll be moving from your 5th house of romance, creativity, children to your 4th house of home, roots, and mother. We have Virgo, and astrologically speaking, we will actually have Mars move from Leo into the sign of Virgo a little bit before the midpoint of the month. And Virgo energy for you guys is your 9th house of philosophy, higher learning, and foreign affairs. And we have 3, and 3rd house for you guys is actually Pisces, and astrologically speaking, we have Saturn retrograde there, and then also in July, we're going to have Neptune retrograde in Pisces as well, so it could definitely be a little bit of heaviness and a little confusion around your communication this month. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started with the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the King of Wands, and challenging that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, this is actually Leo energy here. If I can get that to focus, and this is Virgo energy. So, some of you, what I'm really picking up on with these 2 cards is that you might be feeling unappreciated, right? So maybe within your workplace, for example, maybe you feel like you really show great leadership qualities, right? And you really always go above and beyond, but you might feel like the actual tangible real life recognition for that seems to be lacking a little bit, right? And if that's the case, given that we were just talking about how there will be a shift of Mars from Leo into Virgo, could just be saying that once that happens, you might actually start to see more of that recognition come your way, but it could just be coming through a little bit slower than you would like. Right, in the foundation position, we have the Hierophant. So this is the major arcana card for Taurus, and it could just be saying that even if, you're not seeing tangible real world recognition, this is just saying that at the very least karmically, what you are doing is actually adding up in a positive manner. And even if you're not seeing that, proof of that in the outside world, it looks like it is actually accumulating. So there's that. All right, in the past position, we have the 8 of Swords. So it could just be saying that for a while you might have felt a little bit stuck, right? Because again, like I said, I feel like you were putting in quality work, right? You were doing your best, but not getting the recognition. But at the same time, you might have felt like you weren't ready to move on to another situation, right? So you could have been feeling like you were in limbo. Like, okay, I don't feel like I'm being appreciated here, but at the same time, maybe I should just wait it out, right? Things along those lines. Right, present position, we have the 4 of Cups. So, to me, this says that initially it looks like there will be some offers starting to come your way, right? But you might not necessarily be satisfied with them. So it could just be one of those things where you might see the recognition start to come in, but you might feel like it's just not quite at the level that you'd hoped. All right, in the near future position, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is actually Libra energy here, and Libra is the natural ruler of the house of partnerships, relationships, contracts. But for you guys, it also represents the energy of the 7th house, which is career and social status. So especially if this is around a workplace situation, to me this says it looks like there will be balance restored within the situation soon. So like I said, if you feel like you hadn't been getting the recognition that you've been seeking for your work, it looks like it could be coming for you guys in the near future. And if it's around relationships as well, it could just be saying that you might actually start to see an improvement of the quality options there as well. All right, in the position of your influence in the situation, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, to me this looks like it could be a lack of confidence, right? Again, like I said, feeling like you've put in the work, right, done things the right way, been consistent, and just feeling like there's diminishing returns from doing it that way, right? So you could have some doubt and some hesitation, like, okay, should I continue down this path or go elsewhere? So that's what I'm seeing with that. All right, in the environment position, we have the King of Cups. So this is Scorpio energy here, and this could be pointing to potentially who we've been dealing with, right? So maybe this is just how they are. They might not be very forthcoming with praise, for example, if it is someone like, let's say, a superior within your workplace, or if it's a romantic partner, right? Maybe they're not as clearly and openly expressive as you would like, right? But I feel like this is saying that they just move ever slowly too, so they might really like to feel sure of something before they come forward, right? So that could be where the slow movements come into play. Not that they're not observing you, not that they're not recognizing what you're contributing, but more of they just like to be really sure and feel like they're not being swayed in some way before they make a decision. Right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Three of Swords. So for some of you, this might be uh, one and maybe a series of disappointments, right? So you might just be fearing that this will just be the next big thing, right? Like, okay, been there, done that before, right? In the past, these things haven't worked out in my favor. So you might have a fear that it won't work out in your favor this time around either. All right. In the outcome position, we have the Seven of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy here. Now, I will say the positive with this could just be saying that if you have been deceived in some way, this is more of an indicator of that coming to light rather than this being a new level of deception coming into play. I feel like this is more of just realizing that it has been taking place. Um, Given that Aquarius energy for you guys represents your second house of possession, self worth, and finances, this could be related to finances in some way. So, again, right, let's say you've been putting in work, right? Maybe they've given you all the responsibility of a certain job title without the pay that comes with it, right? Like, oh yeah, but they try to make it sound like it's for your benefit. Oh yeah, well, we'll let you start to learn this and start to learn that, right? To help develop your career. And then you learn all those things, you do all those things on a consistent basis, but then they don't offer you any compensation for it. So I feel like if it's one of those things more along those lines, I feel like that will come to light and will be rectified. And for some of you, given that this is Aquarius energy, it might take until the very beginning of August, because in the beginning of August there will be a full moon in Aquarius. So be on the lookout for that timeline. All right, and bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, at the very least, this is an indicator, I feel, that there will be some discussion around, okay, yes, we do realize that there has been, like we said, maybe it's just one person within your environment that's causing the deception, but if it comes to light, others within that environment might actually do what it takes to rectify it. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this could be one of those things where you might get a tangible offer coming forward for you guys. All right, moving on to your Four Agreements card, we have Be Impeccable with Your Word. And it says, realize the power of your word. Okay, it says your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. So interesting about that specific wording, as far as, like I said, within your third house, you have Saturn that just started a retrograde in your third house communication, and now also, like I said, Neptune at the very beginning of July. So those are powerful transits actually, and to have them both in your house communication and then with the retrogrades starting for them could just be saying that there is more weight around your communication this month, but it can be for the positive for sure. All right, moving on to your Wisdom of the Oracle card, we have Happy Happy. There's the artwork, and the number is 26. Okay, essential meanings says joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. The Oracle's message, your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. So yeah, definitely a positive message there. And at the very least, I feel like this is saying that, yeah, like we said, it looks like there could be a bit of a challenging energy at play for you guys right now, but with the Hierophant in the foundation position, I feel like this is saying, just have a little faith that things will work out the way they should karmically. All right, the relationship message says there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in the reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. So yeah, another positive message there, right? Because like I said, it looks like there could be a bit of heavy energy around you guys right now, but it looks like it will start to alleviate as the month goes on. And then, like I said, it looks like there's also potential for, if there is some kind of deception at play, that will come to light, which could also benefit you in the long run there too. All right, the prosperity message says this is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment, too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. So yeah, again, definitely a positive message there as well. And like I said, looking at the energy there, it looks like you might be feeling like the work that you're doing isn't being appreciated, right? And then that could make it more difficult to want to continue with it. But again, like I said, I feel like this is saying that just have faith and don't let it impact the quality of your work. And it looks like you will see some positive rewards for that this month. Lastly, this is your Mudra here. It's the Gada Mudra. The keyword for it is stability. All right, let's see if we can get everything in the frame. Yeah, there we go. So if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read what it has to say, you can, but under benefits, it says improves elimination and tones the organs of the pelvis, treats hemorrhoids and prolapsed organs, strengthens the Muladhara chakra, opens the flow of rising energy up the back of the body, evokes feelings of stability, groundedness, and safety. So if that sounds like a movie you think would be beneficial for you guys, I'll put the name in the description of the video. As always, we'll wrap up there, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.